How we doing, everybody?
Hello.
Happy Tuesday.
Indeed.
Free training going on tomorrow night. Got the masterclass. We'll be live for like 2 hours or so. Structured presentation, jumping through everything you need to know to start and scale Amazon, and then answer some questions. So register down below if you're watching on the replay. We'll be hanging out here for a bit. Drop some questions. You got the talkies ready, JP?
Let's say what up, Shoes by Nick. What up, Don Jackson? Cool. Nate Conroy. Damn, Nate's got a shitload of Yeezys in his profile picture. That's awesome. Cool. Sweet. So any questions you guys got, please feel free to frown. Yo, hope you're having a good week. Dude, same to you, family. Same to you. I hope you're getting some more of those Yeezys or whatever you're moving. I come from that world too. What's up, Derek? How you doing?
If somebody has a pile of that many shoes, they're almost certainly going to be a successful Amazon seller.
The hit rate is just astronomically high, right? Like it's insane.
Nearly impossible.
What's up, Derek? What's up, bunch of style shies? Hello, my friend. Hello as well. Is that you in Miami in that profile picture? That looks like Miami.
I think it's just water, bro.
Well, it's no, different platform. That's YouTube. No more Yeezy's been sticking to basketball and running shoes on Amazon. That makes sense. Cool. How do you find out who has the Buybox on the SellerAmp app? It's not in bold. Look at whoever's on the pricing, honestly. But if you're doing RA, like you don't really need to be worrying about who's in the Buybox. Like SellerAmp's going to show you what the Buybox price is. It's not super important in terms of seeing like who has it. But you can probably scroll down in the product details. I think it shows it in the product details.
Yeah, it'll also be bolded on the offers if there's a buy box. It could be why it's not bolded. They're saying there might not be a buy box.
Also a good point. Please tell me more about Amazon Private Label. So, my friend, unfortunately, I cannot help you with Amazon Private Label. There's lots of good people on the internet that can. I can show you how to flip products on Amazon, though.
For sure.
That's a good question.
Got hit with 2 IP complaints this month. Never had one before. Will it affect your account health instantly? It will affect your account health, but as long as you don't let them pile up and you appeal them, you'll be fine. Like your account can take a couple, and the more you sell, the more it can handle without any issues going on because Amazon knows you're trustworthy. So just make sure you appeal it, and you'll be fine.
So Nate says finally having a good month, at least for me, 5,100% or 5,100 gross with a 77% ROI. Thanks to your videos in Discord. That's amazing, man, dude. The cool thing is you're killing it with the ROIs, man. If you like, it should be pretty easy for you to find a bunch of stuff with the lower ROI that still sells really well that you can keep growing with that stuff. But any questions you guys got, please feel free to fire away. How to choose good products. So the cool thing is actually choosing or locating good products is actually really easy. Our best recommendation for that is just using the storefront stalking method. So looking at what other sellers are selling using SellerAmp, right? The challenge is going to be locating stuff at profitable prices, which is going to be, a little bit harder, obviously, right? So that's typically plugging those products in on Google and seeing what websites carry those items and then leveraging the available discounts on those websites.
Yep. How do you add shipping price to your original price? You just add it like on the cost if you want. There's also a shipping cost box on the FBM tab of SellerAmp if you do it that way. But it's usually just like a few bucks. If it's like a lighter item, it's probably like $4 to $6.
Yeah. So you basically just, like Warner said, you toggle down on SellerAmp to the profit calculator and then toggle off FBA to FBM. And then you have to add in your estimate cost there, which if you want a nice breakdown of that, I have a really good FBM guide that's free for you guys, just a document. It's howtofbm.com if you want a breakdown of that. Okay, Here we go. All right, so this dude's Chad Scalen. Let's go. What's a good order quantity to not get QA checked or order canceled? For example, if there's 50 in stock, how many should I purchase? In my personal opinion, you shouldn't worry about order cancels until they happen on a website, right? If they do happen, then it's time to get fancy and maybe, call them and figure out, okay, hey, are you guys canceling me because you think I'm fraud or if you're anti-reseller? Right. And then if it's anti-reseller, then you need to start changing up your info and such and try to isolate, to quote the great all out Amazon, you got to isolate the independent variable, right? Algebra class, folks. That might be calculus though. Right. And then you got to figure out which of those is causing the cancels and then obviously do the opposite and then it'll be good to go.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how many sites cancel just because they think you're doing fraud though. So if you reach out and say, yo, this is what we're doing, like, I've been on calls with like loss prevention departments where it's like, no, we're legit. Like you can look us up, and they're like, oh, okay, we'll let your orders go through. So like a lot of times they're just trying to keep their credit card statements healthy and all that.
which I completely get.
Yeah, it makes total sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, because if someone hops on it and it's a new account on the website, or they don't have any history with that credit card, right?
Yeah, and suddenly they're spending like 20 grand in a day. It's like, oh, I don't know about this.
Yeah, because they expose themselves to so much risk by letting those purchases come through.
Yeah.
Check DMs after stream. Okay, Jack, let me get on that, man. Cool.
Let's see. Amazon account is under your LLC address. You need to ship products to your house. Does it matter what address is on the invoice? Yes. Just as long as the billing address is whatever your LLC information is, that'll be fine though. You just need to have your information on it at some point so that you can prove that it was yours.
Do you know the dimensions for the free shipping labels I can snag from UPS? Yeah, so I say 4x6. I'm pretty sure it's 4.25 by 5.5. The nice thing is they all work, so it's kind of just whichever one they're showing on there. And some of you guys might not be hip to that, but the shipping labels that you print out to slap on the box, those are free from the UPS website, so no one should ever be paying for those guys. I already tried to submit for approval. Do you think it'll go through? Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Do you guys find yourselves using an AI equalizer for most listings on BQ? Yeah, man, you might want to do rule-based when you're new, but I'm primarily using AI equalizer, yeah.
Yeah, also, if it doesn't have a buy box, use a rules-based rule instead of AI.
Well, that's good. Oh, damn, so Stallion's taking Jules' answer there.
I was trying to take Jules' bit. What up, Stallion?
Do you price the same as the buy box? Primarily, yeah. Occasionally, you might be able to get sales above the buy box, right, which you can see on Keepa, or you might not be getting buy box as much as you want, so you might be lowering your price here. But standardized, you should, typically if you want to maximize the effectivity with the stuff, you want to be pretty much just matching buy box.
Yep. What kind of numbers should you be doing before graduating to wholesale? It's not really a graduation. Like you can run it up in any Amazon business model you want. Whenever you're at the point where you just simply need to spend more money, start adding wholesale suppliers into your business. But usually it doesn't even make that much sense until you're doing anywhere from 100 to 200K a month.
Brothers, so Pooch hustles, just resubmit. Never worry about what they say. Just keep going. Hey, I found a product. However, the new offer count keeps going up, but the price hasn't dropped. Worth it? So Warner had an incredibly good answer the other day on this. It just depends if it's still really available. And it's like there's not a fancy coupon code involved or the sale didn't end. It's probably going to be found by other people. However, over time, you get way better at the stuff. You start finding better opportunity. You start using more coupon codes, using more discount codes, etc. You're finding products that are more protected, right? That have a bigger moat around them. So you deal with a lot less competition. Now, Laney, I'm pretty sure you're in New Jersey, so it's really easy for you to FBM. And you might have sales tax advantage in that category too. So you might be paying less for that inventory than other people. There's some specific stuff that goes into it.
Yeah, it's like a volume thing. There's a lot that goes into it. But yeah, if people can still buy it at the same price, the price is probably gonna go down. It's like the short answer. How does auto ungating work? Can you sell all products in that brand? Yeah, if you get auto ungated, you can sell anything you want in that brand. And Miles and I both have links down below. Mine's in the Launchpad. His is just straight up there. It's like 1,800 brands that we threw together. It's ASIN you can plug in, see if you can get auto ungated. So it unlocks a lot of potential for you as a new seller.
How do I use my seller's tax permits at stores like Ross and Marshalls? You just hand it to them, grip and rip. So do I need a reseller cert? Nope. I mean, you might want to get one, but like you're in New Jersey. So the cool thing is New Jersey is actually 0% sales tax on a lot of products. So you might not even be getting charged for that specific type of item.
Sweet. When you add the items to Amazon, they ask for quantity. Should you put 0 or add? Amar, go watch. I made a video not too long ago, like Amazon FBA shipment step by step. Go watch that video.
Yeah, but if you put 0, it means you're selling 0.
If you put 0 on FBA, you're not gonna have any product.
You gotta put the amount you want to send. Sure. Okay, awesome. Thanks. Yeah, of course, Lonnie, we got you. Right. And then so anyone who's not sure what a sales tax permit is, basically, a couple of people had asked about it, right? So it's basically a document you can get from your state that allows you to pay 0% sales tax. You can find more information. There's typically CPA YouTubers and such, right, that make videos about your specific state and such. But that's a great resource for retail arbitrage, going in store and wholesale primarily. But some websites like Walmart.com, for example, you can actually use the sales tax exempt online as well.
Yep. Can you elaborate on why not to use AI when there's no? I just noticed the AI, like most AIs get weird when there's no buy box, just because most repricer AIs are trained to find the buy box, and if there's no buy box, it often, like I've seen even like SellerSnap does the same thing, where it'll just tank until it finds the buy box.
Sorry, Pierre. Not sure specifically what you mean, the health test. So that's probably the kind of thing where another seller is just going to do it on the listing. Honestly, using resale permit in Walmart super simply. Oh, dude, facts. Absolutely. Do you have to share any information with your accountant if you use a sales tax permit? That's a question for the accountant. Honestly, probably. But like every state's different and everything. And the cool thing is there's going to be CPA YouTubers. There's the government website, which is going to have the information.
Yep.
Oh, you got it.
What do you recommend for Canadian beginner sellers? The exact same thing that you see us doing, except you'll need like an LLC and set up in the US beforehand. And then you just need to get a prep center. You can also sell in Canada, but pretty much every Canadian seller I know hit like 30 to 50K, realized it's way more profitable, way more sales in the US, and then went to the US. So you can start in Canada. It's a little bit easier, but you'll want to go to the US eventually. Let's see, with $500 in inventory, what's expected margin? If you only have $500, it should be extremely high because you should go hit like thrift stores, hit discount stores, anywhere you can buy the cheapest inventory possible, because you don't really have that much to play with. So like,
yeah, drip too.
You got. That's what I was just thinking, man. You got the sunglasses are way too nice if you only got $500.
Yeah. You guys ship out every order for Amazon FBM. Yes. What are deferred transactions? Not you familiar with that? I don't think I am.
I've heard. I'm not really sure. So clearly, it probably doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, I got a few A to Z claims, but I shipped last month. My order defectors. I appeal them, Nick. Appeal them. If you have proof that the tracking has gone through and that you shipped on time, which you probably do if you're buying shipping on Amazon the way you should be, you'll be good to go. And then, yeah, if you guys are, looking for a really good step-by-step blueprint on getting started with this stuff, we do have the free training that's going down tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern that you can register for at the link in the description if you're watching on YouTube, and then on Twitter bio, and then Instagram bio as well if you're watching those other platforms. Do you guys use Scout IQ? No. If you're doing books, it is good for books, but no.
Yeah. Don't stay stuck with books for too long, though.
No, print the wealth, Austin. Print the wealth. Keep submitting. Right, keep submitting. Right, if you're leading the fast break right there, I promise you can get ungated. Right, people are chasing you with their long poles right there. Like I promise you can get ungated.
You're dodging like.
Yeah, well, he's leading the fast break here, right? Because the key in this case, right, is that the slot defender, right, or I forget what it's called. I
haven't call it lacrosse. I don't know.
There's his man's. I'm on the crease right here waiting for the pill. So if my man leaves and goes to Austin, I'm catching it and quick sticking it immediately, right? And then I'm talking shit to the goalie too.
Seller support is the goalie, and you gotta drain the Nike Ungate.
Have you had difficulty winning the buy box as an FBM seller since Amazon usually favors FBA accounts? I'm only going to be FBMing on listings that are FBM friendly.
Oh,
this is a good one. Yeah, Warner, what are your thoughts on this here?
That didn't need to go on screen.
It's basically like self-checkout. It's irritating, but there's even sellers with higher prices. Yeah, he knows the playbook.
He knows what it's like.
Yeah.
It's the athlete advantage.
I'm hearing Nike is stepping up on regating people. I haven't heard
anything. Yeah.
Just to clarify, Canada is easier than US, but US is a bigger market. Well, you live in Canada, so right, it's naturally easier for you to be able to FBM and such, right? And
I would bet that it's harder just because there's fewer products.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's just easier for you to like initially make your first couple sales, but it's going to be easier in the US.
And you can see by how much beef there is in the UK community in these smaller markets.
Dude, I don't know what it is. Like the small markets, they got to go to war against each other, I guess.
Okay, here's a very good question. And they don't get Sun there either. Some questions have 1 to 2 FBA. Some listings have 1 to 2 FBA sellers, but 10 plus FBM sellers. Most of the groceries in Walmart, why is that? People are drop shipping them, country facts, which you obviously shouldn't do. But some people are, towing the line or, doing activities they can totally.
That's not really towing the line. That's just straight.
Yeah, doing the wrong thing.
Seller account on the line for a couple bucks.
Yeah. Does Amazon collect and pay quarterly sales tax for sellers? Yes.
Depends on your state. Confirm with your state. But
yeah. All right. So yeah, Todd.
Talk to a CPA, all that.
I mean, in terms of like.
But for the most part, yeah.
Yeah. How do I submit differently? I change the PDF. No, just keep submitting the same thing, family, right? Like I'm open on the crease. You keep giving me the pill. Like I'm quick and it's sticking it there. I can catch it lefty. I can do the same thing lefty, right? Like just keep pumping there. Tips on getting your first sale. Go to Marshall's, TJ Maxx, scan all the products. Something's going to be profitable. Buy it. Go to your local thrift store, scan all the books. Something's going to be good. This can all be done in the next couple hours if you're really about it. Arkansas. Oh, here we go. Good news. Little bit suspect of a profile there for an Arkansasian, but we're not going to let it slide, right? You might be new here.
I can confirm that you're good in Arkansas.
So I've got prices, etc. No brands. Oh, cool. Damn. Okay, dude. Good for you, man. Okay, you're already getting that set up. That's fire. Cool. Okay. Can I get started without ungating? Will they ask me as soon as I send the product to Amazon? So why not? Why get started without ungating? It's nice and easy, man. And there's like the auto ungate list you can do if you just go on YouTube and search Full Miles Ungating, right? And you can get ungated in 100+ brands today, completely free, no invoices needed.
Yep. We smart idea to start FBA route with master cases of product. You have $500. You said you have $500. You can't afford a case of like you can afford a case of like Capri Sun probably. Like so don't worry about buying cases. It's time to hit the thrift stores, hit the Nike outlet, hit Marshall's, and only buy things that are super high ROI.
Okay, here we go. How do sellers sell products if they don't have the buy box? Does the buy box get automatically shared over time, or how does that work? Sorry, I'm gonna dude, no problem. Trust me, no problem whatsoever. So the cool thing is the buy box actually rotates. So you can go on Keepa and hit data and then buy box statistics, and then you can see that a bunch of other sellers on pretty much every listing are going to be getting the buy box. You can see what price they're getting it at, average price, how often they're getting it, etc. The cool thing is if you're, price compelling and have good delivery dates, which are basically like your inventory being checked in FBA or being in 0-day handling time with FBM, you're going to get some buy box share.
For sure. Anyway, not use personal address or FBA. You're just going to have to ship it from somewhere else then, like a prep center or something if you want to do that.
Yeah, and you can get like a UPS box too.
Yeah,
and ship from there. I think it's a good solution for that if you're worried about it, Lonnie. For your first sale,
yeah,
with FBA or FBM. I mean, I love the idea of FBM, honestly, but not every product is going to be FBM friendly, but you might as well list it for a couple days in 0-day handling time and see what happens if there's other people FBMing on that ASIN.
For sure.
Okay. Would it be risky to hop into a listing with a suppressed buy box? Only if the Keepa chart looks bad. Just like it would be very risky to jump on a listing with the buy box if the Keepa chart looks bad, right? There's a massive misconception in the community that stuff without a buy box is automatically not good. When there's a ton of listings without buy boxes that are better than listings with buy boxes because the Keepa charts look better or they're more profitable and such. So absolutely not. What should I be putting in the FBM cost in SellerAmp when doing FBM? Good question, Kendall. So I have all the estimates breaking down at howtofbm.com, which is a free resource I made for you guys. So you can check that out if you want a full breakdown on that. It's just on the first page of the doc.
We keep getting a bunch of questions on Buybox. We've been getting them like day after day. Let me just screen share and show you guys what we're talking about.
All right, sweet.
So you can see kind of what you're looking for. So you should be able to see. Miles, you want to throw the screen share up?
Yep. Here we go. Bang, cool. Right there.
So just like a classic shoe listing or whatever. So if you're trying to figure out if you can FBM a product, which is going to be the fastest way to make your first sales, jump into the Buybox statistics on SellerAmp, filter by type, and then it's going to show you all the different sellers who are making sales and the fulfillment method they're using. So like right here, you can see 2 days ago, somebody made an FBA sale, 6 days ago. So it seems like there's pretty good rotation to FBM sellers on a listing like this compared to, like a vitamin product, something like that. It's probably going to be super FBA heavy. There's actually a few FBM, but see, like it's all like less than 1% a week ago, 9 weeks ago. So it seems like way harder to get an FBM sale, and Amazon's just kind of dominating this listing. So that's kind of what you're looking for, right? So if you see a bunch of different people making FBM sales and it's all like, pretty good time horizons, like ideally you'd see a couple more percent. I think it's just because there's so many sellers on this shoe though. But that's kind of the basics of what you're looking for there.
Boom, there we go. Right, and once again, if something does not have a buy box, that doesn't automatically mean it's bad, right? You want to take a look at the Keepa chart and gauge it the same way.
Yep.
Ooh, here we go. Okay, see, Austin, that's what happens when you worry about it, right? The universe unfortunately rewards you negatively right there. So Without new info? No, submit new info like they asked.
Just add a tracking number, like rename your PDF, circle something on the PDF. Like it doesn't have to be, obviously it's the same information that you know works.
No, a little Gatorade because I was tired earlier. Listing showing 90% Amazon has the Buybox. Do we still have hope in that situation? Typically, no. Like just blanket statement, no. What does suppressed mean on a listing? No Buybox, no Buybox. How is BSR calculated? Sometimes I see a low BSR, but only sells 46 units per month. If it says that, that means that it's taking into account the historical sales rank, and I bet you that was a detached variation that got added to a main variation.
Yep. Yeah, and if you guys joined recently, make sure you are on the masterclass tomorrow night. We're going to be answering basically all these questions you guys are asking, all the beginner stuff, dropping some more advanced sauce, even if you're an existing Amazon seller. Starts at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. We'll run for at least an hour and a half. They're always super fun. Come ask questions. We'll have some like actual slides. We'll be running through product sourcing demos, all that good stuff. So the link is down below. I also just dropped it in chat so you guys can check that out. We'll see you tomorrow.
Do you guys have a video on how to read Kiva charts, SellerAmp info? Absolutely, dude. Search Flips for Miles Kiva, Fields of Profit Kiva, Fields of Profit SellerAmp, Flips for Miles SellerAmp, and you'll see all those videos, and you'll be really nicely caught up to speed on that stuff in the next hour here.
Yep.
Yeah,
hope you eat some crab legs is a very interesting goodbye.
No, but it's thoughtful. Like
it's a wealthy goodbye.
Love, right? Yeah, that was written out of appreciation. Yeah, is the masterclass free?
Absolutely,
my man.
Yep.
Business Mellows, that's a cool name. Conscious CA, right? I got you, Andy. What up, family? Good to see you in here, Deke. Deke got no jump shot.
You shit talking Sadiq's jump shot under your breath there.
Was saying that Sadiq looked like a professional bodybuilder in his profile, in his old profile picture. That was jokes. SellerAmp promo code. So there's no promo code, but you can get a free trial on the website too, though, or on the website.
For sure.
Yeah, come on, Angel. Where have you been?
Yeah, you slacking, Angel. Sadiq's not having it. Do you suggest on a product if it has a dangerous goods alert? If you are approved for hazmat, then fire away. It's like a nice little moat. If you are not approved for hazmat, search hazmat on Seller Central, put yourself on the wait list, and then list that product FBM, and you'll get boosted up the hazmat wait list faster.
Yeah, the cool thing is you can always FBM hazmat stuff. Yeah,
just follow the law, obviously. Like, don't be FBMing like lighter fluid and stuff. Like,
oh, you can't go to fuck around and go.
Yeah.
Make sure you're doing it by the books. Yeah. What do you guys think of Amazon's repricer under 500 listings? Horrible idea. It's gonna not be good at all. Like the third party repricer like market wouldn't exist if Amazon's was good.
Yeah, it's like $20 a month, $25 a month for Be Cool, right? Like, especially if you're under 500, that means you probably have at least like a couple hundred. Like, it's definitely worth it for you.
So you're making money then.
Yeah, you're probably making money, Justin. So you're assuming you have a couple hundred, you're gonna make like triple the money next month if you use a repricer.
What is the average time for a profit return? So it really depends, man, on how good the inventory you're buying is. You could go to the Nike out and scan everything and have sales tonight on Get Inventory FBM, or right, you could buy stuff. It might not be great. It'll come in a week. You'll ship it into Amazon. It'll take a week or two to get checked in, right? It's just different structure, different folks. Are Stanley Cups really that profitable? If people are selling them, yes. Like, I mean, the numbers don't lie. Like, if people are selling them like crazy, they're doing it to make money.
Create a shipping table just for hazmat. Yeah, that's smart.
And they gave me price match on the non. Hey, winners win though. Winners win. They were like, yeah, this dude's got a Jeff Bezos profile picture. Like, yeah, fuck it, let him price match anything he wants.
Do you have any Canadian auto Ungated? It's probably the same. Is it not the same ASINs? I guess it's probably different ASINs. But I mean, just start ripping products that you don't know if you can sell or not.
Could I buy 10 items and return them and get ungated? So some people in the community have very strong opinions about the returning stuff. So I'm not going to tell you to do that. I would prefer you just buy them. But I mean,
just buy something profitable. There's no reason to return it. Yeah.
Do what you want.
Yeah. It's bad for you on an individual level. The more you return things, the more retailers want to cancel your order. So don't return things.
Has anyone used VKill for shipping? Absolutely. You teach Amazon. Yes. what are fast ways to get banned from Amazon seller? Drop shipping, selling fake products. I mean, like not fulfilling FBM orders. Anything that you would think like would lead to issues.
Yeah.
Like anything that's terrible for the customer.
Yeah, do anything bad for the customer. That's a good.
Yeah.
To use express payout. Yes, but it basically just gets you paid out every day for the sales you made 2 weeks ago instead of 2 times a month.
Again, someone getting a taper back there. No, that's the laundry.
I assume it's Laundry Max today.
Yeah.
Does USPS priority mail free require more expensive shipping for FBM? It's the same. I mean, it's still priority mail. I mean, you pay what the shipping is. I don't know.
Any clue how to appeal? Yeah, man, just change the document name, give Amazon a call. Can you share your warehouse setup one day? So the cool thing is I've had 2 warehouses. I currently have none. I use a prep center in New Hampshire and a prep center in Pennsylvania, which is one of them just in my boy's basement, honestly. So yeah, there's no warehouse and there probably never will be. So I could buy from Becky, people could see my return. No, but it's just bad juju. Is it for fast selling? Not sure what you mean. Excited to start? Let's go, baby. You got it, Mark. Yeah, and Mark, you're a shoe account, so that you're destined for great.
We were just talking about shoe accounts. Have you heard about Amazon sending seller notice to stop selling Clinique? Yeah, there's like a brand or two that the brand takes exclusive every year. So I think Clinique is the recent one. You can still sell it. You have to be sold out in like March. It's either March 9th or March 19th. I remember there being a 9 in the date. Yeah,
I forget what the one was last year, but it was another beauty brand that was popular. I just can't remember that.
I know what you're talking about. What was it?
Dude, it was something popular. It wasn't Charlotte Tilbury, but it was something like that.
It's gonna kill me now.
It was. Where to start selling? Is that a category to focus on a new site? Whatever you have interest in, honestly.
Awesome. Yesterday, scanned at Marshall's, bought some things listed last night, sold 2 before you woke up. Bang. That's quick action. And then you make a couple sales at Marshall's, you realize the potential, you deploy a couple $1,000 online, that sells even faster, and then it's off to the races. Where to start selling? Is there a category to focus as a new seller? Sell anything that you have any personal interest in or you find profitably. There's no real reason to narrow down to very specific categories.
How do you fund replenishables when OA leverages temporary discounts so much? Don't use temporary discounts but the cool thing is, honestly, if you're asking that question, the last thing you should be worried about is replenishable stuff. But evergreen coupons solve it. And then the cool thing is, the longer you stick around with this stuff, you buy higher and higher quantities, and you're around for more and more discount cycles too.
Yeah, you just replenish based on what you know the best sales are, and you just buy deeper as you scale. That's the way to do it.
How long does it usually take to get ungated? So if you have a gaming profile picture, typically a little bit longer, unfortunately, on Grand Theft Auto Central. Unless that's a cash cow, faceless YouTube channel, which in that case, it should be quick.
Could be.
But yeah, like around a week average, just because they'll probably decline you a couple times.
Things to do to make life easier for cashiers when you go wild in a store. I like what you're thinking. Bring them like a $5 gift card or like a Starbucks card. Bring them some donuts, that kind of thing. Like, it doesn't have to be that fancy. But if you do, or you're at least just nice to them, even compared to like, I don't know what it is. Most resellers are just assholes in real life. So if you're just nice to them, like get to know them, like be as nice as you can, bring them some every now and then, they'll start looping you into some cool stuff.
Do you guys ever list products as FBM when you get them to see if they'll sell? Oh, dude, I love that practice. Yeah, especially if like you're not doing shipments every day. Like that's a great idea. Yeah. When should we get a LLC and switch to business credit? So we are not lawyers, so we have no idea your personal situation. But the cool thing is business credit, you actually don't need an LLC for. A lot of people don't know that.
Unfortunately, it's not a money printing GTA Central account, by the way.
No.
It's 30,000 views. He's trying. He's trying.
Yeah. Oh no, my boy's in the game. Yeah.
It's shorts.
Okay, good.
But
All right. Oh, I thought it. Okay, good. All right.
It's not just a blank channel.
Yeah. Okay. No.
I respect it.
My boy's in the game. Okay. Good. Good. All right. Good. No, Garrett was very hungover from his engagement party and was very down bad. He'll be back. Right.
Yeah, we definitely hate Garrett.
Yeah, is a good startup. Yeah, bro. That's like kind of a perfectly optimal amount, right? Amazon seller account $40 a month, SellerAmp account $20 a month, Keepa account $20 a month, $20 for supplies, some free shipping supplies from USPS and UPS. Go on YouTube, search Fulls for Miles free course, Fields of Profit free course. Watch those for a couple hours. You'll be pretty caught up speed and get to it.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So GTA Central, my boy just is obsessed with returning these ungates, man. Like, no one's gonna go to the principal if you do it. Like, trust me. Like, we're just not recommending you.
Just buy something profitable and make money on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the issue is.
I'm sending him that too.
Free Garrett. How long should you wait to submit again when declined? Like instantly resubmit unless you're getting auto declined. Let's see. If you like, you pigeonhole yourself into Nike or some other good brands for KPF. Yeah, I mean, anything that you see people selling in the storefront says your storefront stocking is good. That's like why you storefront stock. You find one good brand you like to sell, in your case Nike, and then now you need to set aside time to source something completely different, because one day if the sales dry up or your favorite brands start selling on Amazon themselves, you need to have a backup plan. So spend like at least an hour a week looking through storefronts of people who sell completely different products.
What if you find a banger item, but they only provide an online receipt instead of an invoice? Literally means nothing. You're just going to submit the email receipt, just like everything else. That like there being a difference between an email receipt and an invoice takes up like 20% of my time as a
I know. Yeah.
Like there's no difference, guys. There's no difference.
Thoughts about going to ASD in March? If you got capital to spend, then go for it, Matt. You'll get value. There'll be some other Amazon sellers there. There won't be quite as many at least like arbitrage community guys there in the March one probably, but you'll meet some cool guys.
Does returning items hurt my business? I'll say yes, because you're just. I mean, we're going to keep kind of telling you the same thing, man. Yeah. But don't do it. Like, does the ASIN have to be in the file name for ungating? Nope. But I definitely do it. Like, there's no reason not to.
For sure. When doing the FBM, how does price and shipping time affect getting the buy box? That's a good question. So you want to put your store on as low of shipping promises as possible that you can actually fulfill on. So like an easy way to add extra sales is 0-day handling. So you're just going to ship it out the day it sells, basically. If you're around, all your stuff's at home, it's pretty easy to do anyway. So it all comes down to how fast you can get it to the customer.
If a spot only has a logo and address, will it still work? Of course. Cool, sweet. Okay, so we'll go for a couple more minutes, guys. So any questions you guys got, please feel free to fire away on. We'd love to help you.
Sweet. Make sure you guys are registered for the class tomorrow night as well. We're breaking down all this kind of stuff you guys have questions on, the ungating, the sourcing products, some sourcing sauce we typically don't share. There's nothing on YouTube about it. It'll be a good time.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Yeah, answer it. Just resubmit low key, bro. Yeah. Keep getting, did not pass view. Do that, and I have a legit invoice. Keeps them in, brother. Keeps them in.
Yeah, crypto, you're not wrong.
Cool. Why did some packages not get delivered on customers' tracking info? It means they didn't scan at the last step, honestly, probably. You can't keep it, thus be careful. And where to get good boxes for FBM. So you can get a bunch of free ones for like priority mail and such from USPS, and then unbranded ones like 12 by 8 by 10 or 15 by 12 by 10, etc. That box range you can get at Staples, Uline, Home Depot, pretty much anywhere that sells boxes. Bro was wearing the same shirt from yesterday. Oh, you're completely right. You're 1,000% right. That's why you guys heard the laundry just go off.
Exposed.
Cool. All right, sweet. So anyone else have any other questions in terms of today, right? We got the free masterclass going down tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. You should definitely consider getting registered for that. Linked in description on YouTube, bio on Twitter, bio on Instagram. How many times a month do you personally send inventory? So whenever the prep centers got stuff, they send it in. This is pre-recorded. This is not. It's Tuesday, January 23rd at 5:36 p.m. Eastern, the Superior Time Zone. This is really saucy. We got medium and largest plain box from. Whoa. Hold up. Angel, how? Elaborate. Any credit card you recommend if you're new to business credit? Yeah, Amex Blue Business Plus is 0% APR. It's typically a pretty good option for beginners. Amex Plum, like the fruit, is the best for cash flow management. And
yeah, he said they're not letting him get the plum. So
oh,
start with the business blue, and
yeah.
then get the plum next. If you're cash flow limited, if you need cash back, and get the gold.
Cool, sweet. All right, appreciate everyone tuning in tonight on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. We'll see you guys tomorrow at the masterclass as well. And then our DMs are always open if you guys got any questions. And if you're at Square One, check out our free courses as well that are just public on YouTube. That'll bring you guys up to speed on a lot of stuff pretty quick too. Have a great night.
You guys have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow. Go take action.
See you later.